Hey guys, bless you. You're here with another high-rate DB matchup. Before I get into it, I got a couple shout-outs just like always. First shout out to my sponsors, Midwest Gaming, Pandemonium Gaming, and TDT Gaming. Be sure to check them all out. They all have their unique things they all bring to the game for you guys. TDT, he brings all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Accessories you guys need, from custom mat bags to custom traded tokens to custom dice, all that good stuff. So be sure to check them out. There'll be a description to all. There'll be a link to all three in my description below. Midwest Gaming always has the best deck profiles from the online tournaments. They always have first, second, third, fourth place. I always have top cut for you guys. Just be sure to check their Facebook page out. Be sure to give those guys a like and a share. Also, Pandemonium Gaming has a eBay affiliate link and the TCG player link, so be sure to check that out as well. They always have some decent prices on singles. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump right into it. Oh, actually, before I start, all of you guys, make sure you guys tune in to the Blessed Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Grinder match. It was the first matchup of our match. From now on, you guys will be picking our decks. We just picked our decks for the first times. So I don't know if we'll start doing like polls and Zodiac or stuff like that. I'll probably try to do it that. We'll try to find a way to structure it so that way it's easier to count the votes for which decks, and stuff. But for now, just comment under all of our YouTube videos, whatever decks you guys want to see. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to jump right into it. And I have some spice for you guys today, some spicy spice. I have Nice Boy with a rating of 903. He's playing Drytron versus the Illusionary Gentleman with a rating of 1515. I think he's like the 4th rated player on DB right now. And he is playing Dragon League Rockets. So I'm just going to hop right into it. It's going to be really cool to see how Dragon League plays now during the new format. So we see he opens Cyber Emergency, Drytron Nova, Cyber Angel Ben 10, Petite, and another Ben 10. So he opens pretty good. He opens 2 Drytrons with 2 Ben 10, 2 Drytrons with 2 tributes. So that's actually really good. I help you play through majority of the stuff. But unfortunately, he lost the dice roll, and his opponent opens Boot Sector Launch, Black Dragon Collop Serpent, Chambermaid, Nocto, and Nib. So he has like full combo. Just because of the Chamber Dragon, like she's pretty good. Chamber Dragon is actually kind of nuts. So yeah, you can just go Chambers, Striker. Actually, I don't know if that needs a Rocket Monster. Might be a little slow. So he's gonna go Chamber to get Tiding. Yep, Tiding's a really good card though. That card's really good. Yep. He goes Chamber and the Dragon. Then he should go Striker Nocto. That way he can chain block the Romulus. And he drew the Boot Sector, so he didn't activate Striker unless he would play more than one. He plays Ravine over the Equip spell now. That's interesting. So he goes Guard Dragon for the Chamber. That should make LP, I'm pretty sure. Yes, sir. Guard Dragon is so good because it extends and it moves your LP for you. Like, that's so important. Just gonna trigger the LP. And like the Drytron player doesn't open like orange lights or like no hand traps, which is very unfortunate whenever you lose a dice roll. Just gonna switch to the Brotar, trigger the Brotar. So like he discards Nib because he's pretty sure he's not gonna need it on his opponent's turn because of the way his board is gonna be set up. Like if his opponent had a relevant hand trap, he's pretty sure like it would have happened by now here. Yeah, he just scoops after that. He realizes he can't break the full combo. So he opens Fafnir, Alpha, Ghost Bell, Triple Tactics Talents, and Orange Light. And then he opens Nibiru, Rocket Tracer, Brotar, Tiding, and Quick Launch. So like this Nibiru is not going to resolve because he opened Orange Light. So whenever you open Orange Light, you just get to cancel. You get to cancel one of your opponent's hand traps. He doesn't have a fade for it now, but like he's getting one because he opened Fafnir Alpha. His opponent opens Quick Launch, Tiding, Tracer, Brotar, and Nibiru. So like, it's decent, but I don't think it'll be enough. Just because like Drytron's going first. Like if he was going first 100%, he plays through like Bell, like without a problem. And it also hurts because he opened Trap card. And if the Nibiru does resolve, like he gets talented for another card, like a starter card. So he goes Fafnir. Fafnir for Nova. He's gonna activate Nova. This should get him a Zeta. Yeah, he got it. But the only thing is, he put this in defense when he's supposed to be put in attack position. Like for me, when you get like every little thing matters, right? So like whenever you make like a perfect play duel or like a perfect play turn, like everything that should have been done a certain way was done that way. And like when you do that, usually you won't end those turns, or like you won't lose those games where you make like every little thing, like every key thing. Like so, like it doesn't necessarily matter if you guys get where I'm coming from, because like he's gonna use it to continue tribute coming off and stuff. But like when you do everything perfect, it just puts yourself in the habit of playing perfect. Like so, like you don't have to just think about doing it next time. Like it's just natural. You know what I mean? It's like every time you're gonna Nova, you're gonna special attack. You know what I mean? Just because you've been doing it correctly for so many times. It's gonna go Zeta. I mean Alpha tribute to Zeta, which is definitely the play. Because if you go like the other way, right? I just want to explain why I did it that way. So like if you go off the Nova after you special the Zeta, if you make like Link Karibo, and then you go like Zeta effect. Oh yeah, you go like Link Karibo, Zeta effect, tribute Alpha from hand. Search the ritual spell, make Anima, make Union Carrier effect, equip Dawn Knight, and now you have ritual spell, Union Carrier, Dawn Knight, which is like the usual board you want to go to, but you don't have like any ritual monsters to summon or like anything tribute to resolve your Alpha. So like it's sometimes it's like it's so important to get Alpha first, which is I'm glad he did it. That's gonna get the Manju. Normal summon. So he didn't have to normal summon Manju here. Like I'm also not a big fan of like people just doing everything right when they don't need to. If he would have just kept the Manju in hand, he has a negate with Herald, and then you just go straight in Union Carrier with the 2 Drytrons on board, and he already has the ritual spell. Manju gets ult. That's gonna make care. So he's leaving this one on board to try to get double ritual spell off. I'm pretty sure. Like that's just not happening through Nibiru anyway. But it's really good he got Herald Vault in this. Like, 'cause when you open Orange Light, the first phase you want to search for is either this or Eva. And because the only reason you want to search for this is because discarding it to Grave or Orange Light isn't really like discarding, right? Because you're just gonna get it back off Medianus anyway. So Carrier's gonna equip Dawn He's gonna chain Nib to Carrier, and 100% he should just Orange Light this. Get rid of Herald here. But if he does this, he won't be able to activate talents. But like, you're not worried about activating talents this turn. Oh, he's activating. You actually can't activate talents. For future reference, for anybody watching this video, this is a misplay. You can't activate talents because you negated the activation. So he puts back Quick Launch off talents, which is like a huge misplay. He should have, so like for future reference for this video, he should still have Quick Launch in his hand. Oh, they realize it. Okay, good. So he gets back talents. And he searches Eva off the bin 10. He adds back the talents. So like I wanted us to play Vanity Ruler just because he Uses normal summon so quick in turn. I wonder does he play it. So it's gonna make cross sheet, then he's gonna ritual spell for the median is Drytron. That's gonna draw him 2. He has discard 1. With this hand, I'm like 100% discarding talents here. Yeah, you like 100% discard talents here. Oh, he discarded Eva. Wait, what? Oh, you got discard 2. Okay, okay. Yeah, Eva talents. Yeah, it's definitely the discards. Eva's just gonna get you a purple and an orange. So like I played purple over Petite actually. Like purple's kind of crazy. Like we already don't have any spell trap remover in our decks. Like being able to main deck spell and trap remover that meshes well with your deck, I think is like super important. So I just actually don't play Cyber Petite because like we already have so many ways to get to Ben 10. Like she's super repetitive because we're not playing the Machine Angel Ritual card. So like you only have one option to get with her. Like usually if you're even for her, you're like doing it after you're already comboing off. So like I don't need to search another Ben 10 after I'm comboing off. You know what I mean? I really only wanted like 2 normal summons in my deck too. So like only normal summons in my deck are like Vanity Ruler and Manju. And they're both searchable normal summons. So he ends on Herald for 1, 2, 3 negates and a Ghost Bell. Unfortunately, he doesn't have 5 good cards in his hand. Like you can break this board if you have 5 good cards, right? Because you can just play off of 1 card with this deck. I'm pretty sure it's like if you use all your 4 cards to bait 4 Herald negates, right? 1, 2, 3. You bait 3 Herald negates and then you bait the Ghost Spell and you go like Guard Dragon to get back some you use to make a striker combo. Like, pretty sure you can just go off at that point. But his hand doesn't look good enough to just play through it at all. Actually, he has Quick Launch, Omni, Dark Armed. Dark Armed is pretty spicy. I haven't seen Dark Armed in a lot of decks. It's actually really, really spicy. 28 and 1,000. It has Monarch stats. That's funny, actually. So he goes Quick Launch, and 100% you just instantly herald that. And so like, with this situation, I don't think Cyber Petite's the first thing I get rid of either. Like he should win this game 100% regardless. But like, I get rid of at least one of my Herald of Orange Lights first. That way, so like, if I'm him, I haven't used all 3 of my Ben 10s, right? 100% I haven't used all 3. So like I can search a Ben 10 next turn with the Cyber Petite. Like if he does happen to like put up something, or I can't kill him. Like even if he doesn't scoop, right? You can't kill him with a Herald and a cross sheep. Like that's not gonna happen. And you don't want to like get rid of your cross sheep. Plus you have like Nova next turn as well. That's Nova and Herald is 4,000. You just need to get 4K more damage on board. Gamma's a special one in attack position at 6,000. Then you just gotta find 2K. I'm pretty sure you can do that. So he normals Brotar, and then he link summons into Striker, and Herald, she negates like Inherit summons, so he just negates the summon of Striker Dragon. Illusion Ring, and then he just scoops. So going game 3, I wonder who's actually going to get this, because Drytron is not bad at breaking boards, and like, you're not extra deck locking me anymore with Dragon Link. So he opens Natasha, Herald, Zeta, Ash, Prep. That's actually pretty decent. You can add, yeah, it's actually pretty decent. You can like, especially going second, you can like crack a board. You open your boss monster, so like this is a search you don't have to open. Like sometimes opening this is bad, sometimes it's good. So like it's an average card to have in your hand. It's not spectacular. Like it's funny because like the games I see Natasha about open the hand. Or like the games, I would have never searched for those games, but like she just comes up just because she was in my open hand. Like she always wants to help, and she knows exactly how to help. Then he opens Ghost Spell, Quick Launch, Absa Router, Dragon Ravine, World Legacy Guard Dragon. So I'm pretty sure like the biggest question with this opening hand here is like, what do you ash? I think I'm like 100% gonna ash a quick launch. Like if you have another one, you have another one. To be honest, there's not really much I can do. Even if I don't know your opening hand, like this ash isn't gonna do much else. To be honest, especially with you like not playing like needle fiber, wombo, shit like that. So like you're not really focusing on resolve needle fiber or lose. Like you can do a bunch of other stuff with your deck. So I'm just gonna try to stop your extenders with Ash. Ash isn't like a turn stopping card. She's definitely just an extender stopper versus this deck. So I wonder what he's gonna start his turn with. So he's gonna start his turn with Dragon Ravine, discarding Absa Router. He's gonna send him Chambermaid. Chambermaid's effect. It's going to add. Oh no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Chambermaid's effect. That's Router's effect. Router adds the Tracer. I think I would ask that, just because I don't know he has quick launch to this hand. It's like, yeah, you don't know he has quick launch to his hand. You don't know how he gets the Tracer. If he gets the Tracer, that's full combo through Ash. Like Tracer, Ash does nothing to just Tracer. So yeah, I think I would ask this, and then he would have quick launched for the Tracer anyway. Excuse me. So it wouldn't matter in the long run. He would still got to make his board. I just definitely think that was the play. And he goes Warlock Cigar Dragon, special Chambermaid to add the trap card Tidying, and he asks this. So the trap card must be a bigger threat to him than like trying to stop him playing his turn. So like he must already know. Most people know like his deck's kind of like Saddle. Like they're always going to draw cards that say go because it takes any one dude out of their deck, and then they can usually make like a suboptimal play, if not like the best board. So he's just trying to stop him from getting a trap card. So this isn't. So it's basically like stopping Gazelle from sending Roar. You know what I mean? He's gonna go on a striker. Get the boot sector. So like his hand's really good now because like he has Tracer and quick launch that he hasn't used to even start. So either one of those is gonna make Romulus, and it's Tracer. Oh, it just makes the Halky Firebrights. It's like if you save this Ash, potentially he has a Tidying in his hands, right? And then you Ash him on this, and then he can only quick launch. Yeah, 1000%. You Ash him on this, and he can only quick launch. And what's he gonna quick launch for? I'm pretty sure they have a dude that just specials one from Grace. Like he quick launches and he ends in like a Boral Savage. That's it though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we're gonna see what he does without the rest of his cards if he didn't have. Alright, so he would have quick launch. So if you ask this right, he quick launches for this. Goes into LP. And then does the same thing. So let's just take quick launch out of his hand in our mind. Let's say like we asked the needle fiber. He would have Tidying in his hand instead of quick launch. Yeah, so it's just basically been the same thing except he has Tidying. So like yeah, Ash and the fiber wouldn't have mattered. Because quick launch is basically needle fiber. Oh, that sucks. He hit the Zeta. You really wanted him to hit Herald there. Pissy gets the Tracer. Sorry, huge. I haven't seen this card in a long time. It's like you know he's going off here. Holy shit. He drew Ghost Bell, Allied Justice, Cycle Reader, Tidying, and Rocket Synchron. So he has to put back what, 2 again, right? It's 2, right? 3. He put back 3. So he puts back Rocket Synchron, quick launch and tidying, and he ends on 3 hand traps, or he puts back. It's like 1,000% you're keeping Ghost Bell and you're keeping Cycle Reader. Like 1,000% you're keeping Ghost Bell and Cycle Reader. How much more combos can you do if you keep your quick launch and your rocket synchro? Put back the Ash too. So you make Spears with Soryuja and Tracer, and quick launches for Tracer effect to pop the Guard Dragon, a special recharger. That's gonna make Savage for 4. So he ended on a negate, compulse, a negate 2 compulses, and a double DD Crow. So yeah, I don't think he can win this game. So he draws no for turn. Is there anything he can do? Let me see. So he goes prep. He goes negate. Let's say if he negates prep. Then you go Nova for Alpha. Make Link Rebo. Then you go. Yeah, you just lose to Justice Reader. 1,000%. Let's put this in hand. Oh, so this is already a misplay. Something else I was talking about. You put Alpha in attack over Spears. He has to bounce the Spears, and either bounce your Alpha or bounce his Ravine. Or his Savage or his Soryuja. And then you get to redo it. But like, this is pretty much helpless still, just because you're gonna lose 2 cards to Cycle Reader. Cycle Reader is pretty good. It's like he preps for Ben 10. He says, okay, I make Link Rebo. And he goes Link Rebo attacking to Heavenly Spears. Now returns that. I guess Kawaki Miru. That is kind of nutty. That's kind of nutty. Heavenly Spears until Kawaki Miru. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. There's not even anything else to think about. You probably just click and defeat off that one, buddy. Even the way I play wouldn't have played around Kawaki Miru. That's actually kind of nuts. So he just admits defeat. He would have drawn Drool for turn, but that's really crazy to see Dragon Link just steal this draw. And I don't even like dragons this much. That's pretty much it, you guys, for the video. Until next time, let's do Yo. Signing out. Peace.